Good morning, everybody. Mike here with All Around Chevy GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. Today we are looking at a beautiful 2022 Buick GMC GX. Now this is in a beautiful gray. If you come take a look at this vehicle, you'll be able to tell it is actually pretty quite dirty. Now if you take a step back though and take a look at it, that dirt kind of disappears. That's what I love about gray. It kind of hides the colors a lot better than white or black. If we take a look at the front here, you're going to notice that it has the classic Buick emblem on the front of the front fascia there. So it looks kind of sleek there with the chrome and the black against it. You'll notice that funky little plate in the front. That is our Car Bravo certification plate, which means that on this vehicle, you're going to get either 6 month or 6,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty, excuse me. So it means if you have any issues within the first 6 months of owning this vehicle or the first 6,000 miles, bring it on and back and we'll help you out with it. It'll be covered under that warranty. If you take a look here at the headlights, you do have your daytime runners here, as well as your regular LED and your turn signal right there. You do have another turn signal button right there, indicator right there, as well as your LED projection fog lights down there. Now if we come over here to the side, you're going to notice that these do have a beautiful kind of chrome looking aluminum rim on these. It's kind of a nice feature that adds to the chrome that you do have on the vehicle itself. Matches the chrome handling on the doors and in the front as well. You will notice that you do have a button right here. It is on all 4 doors, and this is your keyless entry into the vehicle. As long as the key fob is on you, you'll be able to unlock the doors and get into the vehicle. There's some cool options in here that we will go over here in just a few moments, along with this beautiful leather material with this beautiful stitching on there. First, we're going to jump in the back seat real quick. Just gotta give you an idea for spacing. Now, I'm about 5'11", and my knees are just barely touching the seat there, but depending on how tall the driver is, that seat could be easily moved and be a little more comfortable for me to sit back here. You will notice though that you do have the kangaroo pouches on both sides. Great for holding activity books for the kids while you're driving. You will notice down here you do have a USB and a fast-C charger. And again, back here you do have a mixture of cloth and like a leatherette material. So I think that it's kind of a cool, sleek design that they did with this. And then again with the beautiful stitching on the doors as well. Go here to the front. You have your lock, your unlock, your regular automatic power windows, and your windows as well there. You do have your auto headlights there, which I think is a great idea to keep on at all times, because due to weather conditions changing all the time, and then the time of day as well, it's kind of like a set it and forget it type deal. Your lights are going to come on automatically for you in that setting. Now if we take a look here at the steering wheel here, you're going to notice that you do have the beautiful Buick emblem on there as well. You'll notice you do have 2 different sets of clusters on here. You do have your cruise control options as well as your forward collision settings on there as well. On this side, you're going to have your regular auto settings, your voice commands, and your phone options as well. If you kind of play around with these buttons here, it's going to change the stuff that you see on the driver information center here. So you got a couple different options that you can kind of choose from. And then over here, it is a push to start. So all you have to do is put your foot on the brake and push the button, and the vehicle is going to start right up for you. Now you do have a touchscreen display over here. So you have different options. You have your audio settings, your phone settings. You do have Wi-Fi capabilities in this vehicle, as well as Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and your OnStar services. If you click on the settings here, you can change your time and date, your language, your phone, those different Wi-Fi networks and the Wi-Fi hotspot, all kinds of different things that you can kind of play around with in here as well. All your different app settings there. as well as the vehicle to remind you about the rear seat, the collision detection system, comfort and convenience, lighting, all different kinds of things that you can do with this. So pretty cool and neat. You do have your controls down here for your heated seats, as well as the different airflow and the temperatures inside of the vehicle. Down here, you're going to notice you have your auto start and stop. You have your all-wheel drive button, your lane keep assist, and your traction control. You do have your regular style shifter here, as well as your e-brake. And inside this little kind of nook here, you do have your fast C charger. You have your USB, an auxiliary, and a spot for a 9-volt as well. Then you have a little cubby spot right there before you get into... Oh, this one's kind of weird. You have to push this in right there, and that's going to lift up the center console right there. You can take this little tray out, and then you got even more space down there as well. So kind of a cool feature to have. You have your regular glove box as well. Now if we go over here, you're going to have the gasless cap for your gas tank here. I think this is a great idea that they came up with. You're not getting gas all over your hands. I don't like that personally. And it's also not going to scratch the beautiful paint by that gas cap hanging down there. Now if we come around to the back here, you are going to notice you do have the emblem again on the back. Right down here is the button to push to open that up. And you got some storage back here. And then you do have this kind of like drawstring type thing that kind of goes over it. You can take that off if you so choose. All you have to do is just kind of take those right out and it'll pop right off for you. Back on there. You do also have your storage space down here, not very much because you do have your spare tire in the vehicle as well. You do have a backup camera on there as well. If you have any more questions about this beautiful vehicle, give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Mike, or stop on down 65 Windcrest Drive right here in Rutland, Vermont, right off of Route 7 South.